Greetings, friends and family. It's Kira here. I am going to be reacting for you today. I don't think you're surprised by that at all. You are, after all, watching Chicago Reacts. So welcome. Okay, so we are going to be reacting to and watching together Martincitopants trying to beat hardcore Minecraft with my idiot friends. That sounds kind of fun. I have idiot friends too, and I love them very much. I'm sure we all do. So it sounds like this is going to be a lot of laughing. Not only from me, but also the folks in the video itself. So you buckle up. All right. Yeah, let's go ahead and dive on in. Let me get everything set up here so that you can see what I see. Do you see what I see? You're welcome for those vocals. And let's go ahead and see. Oh, by the way, I'm Kira, for those of you who don't know. All right, let's check out Trying to Beat Hardcore Minecraft with my idiot friends. I have watched, just a little background, I have watched some Martincitopants in the past. I tend to enjoy his videos. We'll see if he passed the test this time. Here we go.
Hello again. Welcome back. You and I have met in a bit of a pickle. You see, I'm stuck on an island in the middle of the sky.
Yeah, that would be a pickle.
There's a acacia tree and a few blocks of grass. Now, you may be asking questions like, Mart, why are you stuck? And Mart, how did you end up here? And Mart, what made you abandon me as an 8-year-old child in 2003? Well, let's start at the beginning. A few days ago, I routed my friends up, set up a Minecraft server, and got to work on my next great video.
I will say, however, while I've seen Martin's videos in the past, I have never played Minecraft before. I don't know much about it other than it's a building game. But outside of that, I know nothing about Minecraft. So apologies ahead of time for my ignorance.
It had the perfect plan. Play with my friends in hardcore. But if anyone dies, that's it. We delete the world and start fresh.
Oh, goodness gracious.
You don't have to start.
Okay, so hardcore, I'm guessing, is like the hardest version of Minecraft. I didn't know you could die in Minecraft. Huh.
Fresh. Opera GX. That's right, fuckos. This video is sponsored by Opera GX, the most web browser ever made. Do you struggle with a lack of notifications? You don't? Well, I think you do. You clearly aren't distracted enough. It's time to cram every app and website.
I don't know. Okay, so I just watched a video that had the Family Guy above the other game or whatever. That must be a new thing because I've just seen it in two back-to-back videos now.
Under the sun into your browser. Twitch streams, Discord chats, heinous TikToks, your mother's extremist WhatsApp group, lobotomize yourself, whack, dopamine blast, whack, Subway Surfers, whack. If that doesn't stop the voices, then it's time to visit the GX Corner, your one-stop shop for all things mod.
This ad is gonna give me voices in my head.
You can find wonderful free games like Raid, Shadow Legends, and even games journalism. That's right.
It's times like these where you start to recognize the mom in me, where I'm like watching this and I'm like, oh my God, make it stop.
The GX Corner is also your one-stop shop for all your gaming wisdom, news, and, you're still not convinced? How about my brand new mod? Open a tab, or close a tab. Add my classic background music. Okay, maybe you want it to go in whenever you type. Okay, that's far too silly. Let's make things a bit more formal.
Important to her business work.
Maybe you want my epic wallpaper. Well, guess what? It's in my mod. And maybe you want your Discord tab to look like this. Okay, you seem pretty convinced, but you're afraid you'll lose your 15 tabs of smut and filth. Be not afraid. Opera GX can transfer your bookmarks, cookies, Chrome extensions, and your very questionable browsing history. Want to pimp out your browser just like mine? Use my link in the pinned comment or description below to download Opera GX.
My browsing history is pretty questionable.
Today.
Sometimes I'm looking things up for really random reasons, and then I think to myself, maybe I should erase this from my history. This could be incriminating, maybe.
And get my sick wallpaper. Thank you once again to Opera GX for sponsoring this segment. And anyway, back to the video. In this Minecraft challenge, we had only one goal: kill the Ender Dragon and finish the game. As you can imagine, this did not go down as smoothly as one might have hoped.
Oh, fuck!
Oh no, ads! Grrr, and now I have to sit through the whole ad? This is malarkey. Ugh. This is supposed to be a special channel that doesn't get ads.
This year's first major update. The brand.
All right, Jesus.
So, why don't I take you back to the start of this terrible adventure? Let us begin. Day 1. To make this challenge a bit more interesting, we had installed the voice chat mod. So, before the others got on, Tristan and I did a few practice runs to test it out. We didn't think we'd actually finish it, and of course, we did not. Practice run, we decided to jump into this water.
Are we doing this? Doing it?
He's gonna die. Yeah,
He missed.
that doesn't look like water to
Pretty
me.
much the exact same thing, and, well,
Watch this. Watch this. Watch this speed hack.
That looks like lava to me.
Attempt 3, Tristan got bludgeoned to death by an iron golem. Attempt 4, we got a few more people on, built this little base, built a portal, went on through, and Tristan, at the very first opportunity, fell into a lava lake. Attempt 5.
Yeah, looks like lava.
And attempt 6, I got brutally assaulted by piglins. The boys were now online, which concluded our preliminary attempts. Now on to the main event, which I assure you would only be getting much worse. Okay, for real this time, day 1, attempt 1. Our spawn location for today was this beachy, jungly sort of place. Wood, check. Tools, check. Flint and steel, check. Animals burning in their own flame, check. We had absolutely no plan.
You can do that?
Sightseeing.
Oh, look at that. That's a cool lake.
Oh, that looks refreshing.
This reminds me of Brazil.
Yeah.
I want to go swimming in that lake.
Gang warfare, yeah.
Generally, things were going well. However, we had absolutely no plan. So when the sun inevitably set and the mobs inevitably spawned, we had no choice but to run up
Oh.
and hide in a...
Now, are the mobs other players or are the mobs built into the game? I'm always curious about that, especially with these kind of games, because I think these games, because I think everybody's playing in their own remote location is my guess. So if you're doing that with your idiot friends, right, then are the mobs other people playing and they're... I always think that's kind of a neat little feature that that video games bring along with them, is that you can actually play with people who you don't know. That's kind of neat. I'm so old. I'm so sorry.
a cave.
It has nothing to do with my age, actually. It has a lot more to do with the fact that I just don't game. And so I'm not a part of this community. But I'm just like, oh, that's so neat.
In this cave is where we hatched our plan for the base.
You guys can go mining. We're gonna build a lighthouse like here.
Build a
No,
lighthouse
not
in a
not
cave.
here.
Yeah, who exactly are we guiding?
Boats, you fucking idiot.
Maybe this isn't the best spot for a lighthouse, so how about here? Tristan and my friend Arlo were clearly not interested.
Hey guys, looks like shit.
As they just paddle around. That looks so nice, though. I want to be doing
Now,
that.
despite them insulting our beautiful lighthouse, I let
What lighthouse? There's nothing there.
Without iron armor, people can die from all sorts of very silly things. So getting some for everybody was our first priority. And of course, we always need diamonds.
I found diamonds.
Natural. I'm a fan of diamonds.
I will
If
admit,
anybody in our viewing audience wants to send me some,
Minecraft.
I'm here in
when
Chicago.
I went one way and Arlo and Tristan went the other, I got lost.
Hello. Hello.
Anybody out there? Don't jump in the lava.
One moment you're good, you're talking, and the next, silence. Just you and the mines.
You said, where'd you go?
Oh, boys.
Where'd you go?
Where are you guys?
Where are you?
Who is that? Is that a zombie?
I found you guys.
Once I found them again, we surfaced and went our separate ways. I returned to the lighthouse, and they returned to their own spot
Oh, the lighthouse is coming along.
quite nicely. And Tristan was even kind enough to gift us a clock.
Now you know when it's night and day.
Now I know what. Damn.
Ben, however,
Helpful.
this gift, decided to follow them and track down this mystery base they were hiding at. I followed. Their base was, rather unremarkable. But they did have these, one of which was filled with stuff. Naturally, Ben stole it.
Naturally.
Stole my fucking chest, man.
Man.
Ben, you can.
Now, Tristan isn't exactly one to take things lying down, and Ben had gone too far this time. Making things even worse, I did this.
Feverishly building though.
How big?
Oh no, the crops.
Oh my god, I'm sorry.
Oh my goodness.
The boat. You also
How
sunk the
much?
chest boat, Martin.
Whoops.
Sure, I had sunk all of Tristan's prized possessions to the bottom of the ocean, but it led us down to a cool underwater cave.
Yeah.
Utilized the door method.
I don't know how people die in like underwater caving expeditions. Just bring a freaking door, you imbecile.
Just bring a door.
This little underwater cave went quite deep
Wow.
enough, in fact, that I found some diamonds. And as we all know, nothing bad ever happens after finding diamonds.
Is that so, or is that sort of a... It's a foreshadowing, right? Nothing bad ever happens when you're mining for diamonds.
And killed poor, innocent Ben in cold blood. Well, you'd be right, but that wouldn't be an accurate retelling of events. Now, watch closely. Tristan sneaks into the lighthouse, places his first TNT, it explodes, sticks his second TNT down, it also explodes, and sticks his third TNT down. Now watch Ben closely. Watch the cogs turn in this man's head. Ben has a decision to make. Escape the explosion or defend the lighthouse and fight off Tristan. Ben chose neither of these options. Instead, he walked into the TNT and removed all his armor, framing Tristan in his own suicide. Ben, you're an absolute rat bastard. And so, attempt number 2.
Now you have to start over again, right?
Of deterioration. Village, check. Bell, check. Bucket, check. Fuck it. Let's go to the nether. So we went to the nether. Was going to the nether a good idea? No. I could just tell someone was going to fall in a pool of lava and die.
Yeah,
Me,
probably.
though, no one fell in a pool of lava and died.
Oh, hey.
Instead, our friends Tobias and Nathan, in their infinite, smooth-brained wisdom, decided to try and break the overworld portal with stone tools, which wouldn't have actually done anything. And even better, during this process, they died. Attempt 3. Another savannah. Wood. Check.
What the hell was that thing? That thing that came over and blew up and then exploded.
Stone. Check. And Tobias has died to a creeper again.
Oh my god, fucking
A
Tobias.
creeper? Oh, is that what that is? Is a creeper? Is that what those are called? Is that what the green thing was that like got really puffy and then exploded?
Forest spawn. Wood. Check. Tools. Check. Really big hole. Check.
Always important.
Race the bottom.
One block of water down.
Attempt 5. Time to run fast. You know what's better than beating the game? Picking a direction at random and just running away. We went extremely fast. Way too fast to speak coherently. So fast that...
Yeah, pigs. Oh, pigs. Yeah. Food. Quick. Speed run.
There he is. It's Martin.
I'll give him a lily pad.
Lily pad.
We went mole mode.
Mole mode.
Excavated an area, found an underwater cave, unwent mole mode, and found this cool floating island thing where my friend Steven, whose name I cannot show for legal reasons, did this.
Oh,
Alright, well.
Well, starting over.
Attempt
Attempt number 6.
I spice.
Yes, Ben. That's right. Ice Spice. Instead of doing something productive, we ran towards the Ice Spice biome and built some boats. And then suddenly, my friend Jackie fell and died.
Jesus Christ.
Attempt 7. We were getting tired, and Tristan in particular was somewhat
I take it is kind of easy to die in Minecraft then? Hilarious that I had no idea that you could die in Minecraft. I just thought it was like a building game. I don't know.
losing his mind.
Oh wait, can you use Mobile's copy sign?
Mobble
Cobblestone.
cobblestone.
Bobby style.
How come these Bruce trees are 4x4?
These bruise trees.
Fucking hell.
So you know what? Staircase. If you're wondering why we're building a staircase instead of finishing the game, staircase.
Oh fuck!
Because staircase. Duh. Number 8. Here we go.
Did just die, but instead of restarting, staircase. Stephen is also building.
They didn't restart? They're just breaking their own, like,
predictable.
goal here?
You need to hit Steven off the
Yeah,
edge.
you're gonna have to make the jump across and hit him off.
2.
Wait, are we at height yet?
Nope.
Wait.
Ben then made the regrettable mistake of looking at an Enderman.
What is that?
Oh, let's go.
It's so chill up.
All of a sudden, Minecraft is this, like, scary game. I didn't realize.
The music, chill.
What is that thing chasing him?
Martin, want me to? Martin, I can jump across.
Save me!
Bruh.
Oh my fucking god.
And, okay, that's enough. Day 1 was over. We got our furthest on our first attempt, and for all the rest, we died in under 10 minutes. Our highest milestone was reaching the nether. Sort of. This was definitely
Alright, well.
hard.
Fell from a high place.
And so, we move on
You're not ready.
to day 2. Day 2 did not start off well. Attempt 8. A swamp spawn.
I wonder how many hours a day they're playing. I don't know if he indicates that later, but I'm always really amazed at how long gamers can game. For many reasons. One, I don't think I can do anything for more than a couple of hours, right? Without changing the scenery or changing the activity or, I don't know, changing my clothes, who knows? Secondly, who's got that kind of time? I guess if you're making money off of, like, making videos and stuff, then it's kind of your job, and that's how that works. But I mean, I have a nephew who, like, has spent more than 24 hours in a row gaming, and I'm just like, don't you have shit to do? I don't know. Like, that's instantly where my head goes. I'm just so fucking busy.
Found this cool sandy mountain thing, did a bit of quarrying, and collectively decided this place sucks.
I think we have to migrate, guys.
It was time to find promising new land. And before we knew it, on the horizon was promising new land. Ben, upon seeing our promising new land, had this to say.
This is promising new land.
However, fact-checkers would later state that this land was not promising. We continued, and before we knew it, promising new land. So of course, wood, check. Tools, check. Cave, check.
Did you guys fucking hear that? Did you guys hear that? It sounds like somebody's breaking in!
Yes, Tobias. Someone was breaking in. Into Ben.
Okay.
What?
Attempt 9. Guess what? Another swamp spawn.
No. Killing Steven. Where the fuck Steven? Where the fuck Steven?
No, look.
Killing Steven!
So once again, wood, check. Tools, check. But now, quarry time.
Steven, mute yourself. Kill him.
Who keeps hiccuping me? It's the hiccup gnome. Oh my god, the hiccup gnome's in the server.
It just keeps rising.
At the bottom of our tunnel, we had found this funky underwater cave, in which we utilized the door method once again. Well, most of us used it. Everyone except for my friend Simon. Attempt 10. Not a swamp spawn. Immediately,
Huzzah.
good vibes from this one.
I'm getting good vibes from this, Martin. I'm getting good vibes from this.
We had spawned next to a village, which is always a good thing. You know what else is a good thing? 8 hours of sleep. And we are a bunch of sleepy boys.
I've got 3 beds.
Guys,
Okay,
Seamus
good.
died.
Oh,
my
Seamus died.
Now, we all pointed and laughed. We were like, damn, Seamus, you must suck. Everyone knows you don't just punch a golem. Well, that's what we all thought. But upon reviewing the replay footage, the truth was revealed.
I don't know what that creature is either. Obviously. Oh man, it just wiped him out though.
Attempt 11. Nothing of interest happened. Very boring. I got lost for like 10 minutes and then Sydney died to a zombie way off screen. Attempt 12. A mesa spawn. You know what? I don't like mesa spawns.
Tobias, fist fight.
Yep.
So I'm guessing they're finding all of these different islands and worlds within like the same game. That's pretty impressive. Like how vast are these spaces?
Attempt 13. Trying to slow things down, I decided to build a nice house. Right under this house, the boys had found an iron vein and collected about 600 iron. I'll be honest, I got quite invested in this world. We had a house, a lot of resources, lots of food, but then...
That's good, that's good. Someone had to fuck it up, and it's Tristan.
On his own. Why would you do this, Tristan? You know I'm making a video, right? Like if you just die in the nether and then we have to restart and I get 0 footage from it.
Tristan seems like an asshole.
A good classic forest spawn. I could just tell, in this world, big things were on the way.
Yeah, I'm just, I get like, no one wants to hear why I'm confused, I don't think. But just like, so do they go and they're on expeditions and they find these new worlds, or do they just get placed in them when they start the game newly? Like, it's like, okay, and now you're going here. And that's just the way, you know, the way the cookie crumbles.
I'll agree with you. I'm getting whimsical vibes from this.
So, of course, we completed our checklist. Wood, check. Tools, check. Stone, check.
Martin, I can quit mining stone at any time, I swear.
This big hill thing had a bunch of iron on it, so we collected it and turned it into armor. Amazingly, it had been 10 minutes and no one had died.
Huzzah!
Yet. The main group...
Speaking too soon.
Groups, some of whom had gone down mining. So I took the guys I was with and ventured down into the caves to find them. Down in the caves, we didn't find them. But we did find this.
Are those diamonds?
Dark.
Oh, deep dark.
Deep dark biomes are kind of spooky.
Oh, fuck. I got blindness.
Make a sound. And
They're very pretty.
And if one of these guys shrieks a few too many times, well, we'll leave that for later. This particular deep dark biome, we navigated around as carefully as possible, making sure not to trip any...
Oh, no!
Making sure not to trip any shriekers. We then found some of the other guys, and we're like...
What happens when the shriekers get tripped?
On the surface, things had come along nicely. I would have loved to express this, but I, didn't.
The fucking, with
well,
it's...
They sound like me right now.
well,
It's
Except they don't have the excuse of having just given birth and having a baby and a toddler at home.
yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Anyway, Sydney came back from the mines with a good bounty of obsidian, so we built a portal and all went through.
Grrr, ads.
I'ma take this and put it with that. Take a step back, look at it. Take a step back, look at it.
Now, believe me, I did not want to be here. The nether is full of these guys.
Believe me.
And worst of all, these guys. One wrong move by anyone and all of our progress would be lost. We were here for blaze rods. And to find blaze rods, we'd have to find a fortress. So first things first, let's walk around in circles for 20 minutes and get lost.
guys,
Sounds like what I would do.
We nearly fell a few times,
Oh my god!
but managed
Don't
to
do that.
find a warped forest.
Oh, okay, this is a good...
biome.
This is a good spot for killing Enderman, actually.
Yes, Mart. It is a good spot for killing lots of Endermen. Like this.
Horrible sound. Miserable
On
mob.
me. Right, we got one.
Oh,
I
I
got
got
another. That's
got
it.
one.
That's 14.
Let's
We have enough ender pearls. Let's get those blaze rods. We still hadn't found that nether fortress, which called for walking around in circles for another 20 minutes. So we walked around in circles for another 20 minutes.
I found a fortress.
You found a fortress.
Guys, I found a fortress. Yeah, right.
And would you look at that? A fortress.
Nice.
To get this far, it had taken us literally all day, and I was stressing the fuck.
What is all day though? How many
It was
hours?
getting late. So we made our way back slowly and carefully to the nether portal, almost dying of
Like, when do you get started?
good old chill back at base.
Because I think all day, I think like 8 a.m. to 8
Master
p.m.
had constructed quite the establishment. A nice house, some farmland, and a little chapel.
There's a zombie pigman at the church, guys.
Inshallah, he's finding God.
The world was going great. Tomorrow, we'd go to the stronghold and kill that ender dragon. And so, for the rest of the night,
Fishing.
Guys, ow, ow, ow! My arms are the guys. My arms are the casts.
I'm gonna.
But it ain't broken.
I'm gonna.
We need Minecraft Bud Lights.
Totally.
Shit just doesn't feel normal without it. It's not realistic. Except not fucking hammered at fucking 1 o'clock on a Monday.
look at us down there. Having a good old time. Just fishing, talking shit. All's well. Too well. This right here is Steven. A bit of a prankster. A jokester. And he's come up with an epic prank. If you reel someone in while you're above them, it shoots them up in the air. Very funny, Steven. But Steven, be careful. That's quite
Don't kill somebody.
awful shame.
If they hit the pier, Steven's gonna fuck them. Or Steven's gonna fall like an idiot.
Oh!
No! Oh my god.
I mean, at this point, they're not even trying. Come on.
Attempt 15. Ben beat up Steven. That was the attempt. And, we ended the day on that note. Well, we got further than day one, but not by much.
No.
Well, day 3, here we come. Day 3 started much the same as day 2, with plenty of abject failures.
Too
To me,
much.
that getting a good run going was exceptionally difficult. From sneaky creepers, to surprise holes, to Tristan's TNT and Steven's rather unfortunate prank, things were looking grim.
I like this jam. Day 3 does not look like it went that well.
And with that, day 4, attempt 29.
Fuck.
At this point, we were feeling a little spent. If we didn't win soon,
You think?
everyone was going to lose interest.
Were they even trying to win?
Our first ever jungle spawn.
Jungle Beats, holler at me!
Well, I think you know the drill by now. Next to our jungle spawn was a vast desert, which we decided would be a great spot for our base. And even better, next to this great spot was this cool cave.
Ooh.
We did cave stuff for like half an hour.
That cave looks beautiful.
Oh, no, it's not safe. It's not safe. Go back.
Once the cave stuff had been completed, I dug to the surface and searched for our base again. It didn't take long to find it, because of these.
Follow the TNT cock.
Back at base, my friend
TNT
Sassy had
cock.
and more experienced. Nick had even brought his parrot.
This parrot really fucking chill.
Our spawn in the nether, sucked. But once we dug our way out, we found this open area, and we found this bastion.
Wow.
Cast your mind back for me real quick. Remember how I was brutally assaulted by piglins during our practice runs?
Yes.
Well, yeah, that was inside a bastion. And the assaulters were these guys. These guys are not normal piglins. They're piglin brutes. Naturally, I wanted nothing to do with this place. There was a warped forest right next to this bastion, so while we murdered Endermen for their pearls, we just looked at it.
So Enderman gives you pills, did he say? Is that why you would murder those guys? Well, Other than they seem scary, and I think that they kill you ultimately if you don't kill them. But is it like medicine?
Maybe there was something cool inside? Perhaps?
Ooh, my boob hurts.
Hmm.
Oh, being a mom.
I got a good feeling there's a looting sword in that other chest.
Now sure, I wasn't that keen on going in, but look, exposed chest. Surely we could get something from it.
What's the point of killing the dragon if you're not even gonna do it with some Tims on, man?
You know what, Sydney? You're right. What is the point of killing a dragon without Tims? We chose this
I don't know what
chest
Tims
as
are.
our target, snuck on up to it, and busted it open.
Grrr, commercial.
Sydney was in fact rewarded with Tims, in the form of a Fortune 3 pickaxe. Nice. Once we'd collected our pearls and poked the bastion a bit more, it was fortress time. Now, the fortress itself, sure, it's dangerous.
Are they gonna build the fortress under there?
It's far dangerouser. Small holes everywhere,
Dangerous,
narrow
sir.
passages over lava lakes, this horrible basalt biome, and sadly for Nick, his parrot was not up to the challenge.
Oh,
no,
that's sad.
Aimlessly searching around in the nether is never a fun experience.
Super
Luckily,
chill
it didn't take
parrot.
that long for me to spot the corner of a nether fortress.
Bursts into
way off in the
flames.
distance.
Guys, I found another fortress.
Reaching it was extremely treacherous.
Oh my
Wow.
that was just then.
But once we got there, collecting the blaze rods was simple and easy.
Oh, that's it. That's all we need. I have 6.
And with that, our nether travels were over. Sydney had brought enough obsidian for a backup portal, which he built, and we all went on through. We had traveled a fair distance in the nether, so our overworld portal plonked us a good 3,000 blocks away from base, in a cave.
How do you
Those
know?
blocks that we, of course,
Where does it show that?
on our travels, Sydney found a goat horn.
Probably on the back end, right?
Nick found the sick horse, and I was stressing the fuck
Oh,
out.
there's so much about this Minecraft game that I
Before, and you know, Steven had done his thing. This time,
am so confused about.
everyone would be as stacked as possible. I made some preparations. The others got their supplies together, and our 12-strong group set out to find the stronghold. At night. With mobs everywhere. Just getting to the stronghold was quite the journey. And on that journey, I was getting more stressed, and more stressed, and more stressed. If a single person pulled a silly one on us, all of this work would be for nothing. We maneuvered over the mountains, raced along the rivers, and before we knew it, the ender eyes were pointing backwards. Holy shit. Was this it? After 29 attempts, we could finally see the light at the end of the tunnel. Once I was certain we were in the right spot, we dug a staircase down, and what do you know? We were here.
Weird.
I could taste victory. And after a few minutes of searching, we found the portal room. But we still weren't ready. I wanted everyone to have enchanted gear, and strongholds have libraries filled with bookcases. Ideal for enchanting. So, we set off to find the library.
The spider webs are so funny looking.
This is where it all came apart. You see, we had made
Oh, I was kind of getting hopeful.
room unguarded. Only for about a minute. But that's all it took. Now sure, you might say, what do you mean unguarded? Tristan and Steven are right.
I was gonna say Tristan is probably gonna do some shit.
Tristan and Steven
Are the threat.
with any threats. Tristan and Steven are.
Of course they are. They've bungled everything. They haven't even bungled. It's all on purpose.
A very suspicious.
I would be so pissed at them.
A mysterious button in the ceiling. Lots of giggling and a mysterious ceiling button. Pressing this button seemed like a really bad idea.
Yes,
This
it
deductive
does.
Reasoning, however, eluded a particular member of our group.
What, does everything come tumbling down on them now? They all die? Yep. Fucking guys. So we still don't know why Martin's up on that lonely island. Unless he's finally just decided to divorce himself from his idiot friends.
5.
Now I understand the title of this
Sunset on our 4th
of this video.
weary bodies and shattered
Don't let Tristan and Steven come with you. Be like, no, we're not playing tomorrow.
once filled with determination, now reflect the scars of disappointment. The wounds of defeat etched their mark of blah, 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 blah. Anyway, today was day 5, and we had reached attempt
30.
30. We began attempt 30 marooned in the middle of this vast desert, an entire world of sand. Seeing as there weren't any trees, we had no choice but to pick a direction at random and start walking.
Oh my god.
Oh,
10
Jesus.
seconds of walking later, a village appeared on the horizon. With extreme efficiency, we ransacked all their houses, stole all their beds, beat their own children to death, and left, refusing to elaborate any further. This village, sucked. So we headed off deeper into the sandy abyss in search of supplies. Roughly 5 minutes of searching later, we found an oasis and another village. These fellas had clearly spent their entire lives working the farms, amassing themselves an impressive supply of wheat. Naturally, we stole all of their wheat.
Naturally.
I stole a dead bush.
Cactus, clay.
Oh,
dead.
hey.
Guys, I have a dead bush in my inventory. Stay mad. I have a rare item.
As nighttime rolled in, bringing with it this incredible aurora, we stuck down our pilfered beds and had a wonderful night's sleep. Nick had gone off on some travels and discovered a third village in the desert. So of course, we traveled to the third village in the desert.
And stole all their shit.
See this cool trick?
Yeah.
Yeah, throw your pickaxe on the cactus and it turns into a diamond pickaxe.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Steve's just not at the village, is he? He just fucking isn't.
Wait, what happened to it?
This village had a good vibe to it. I liked the cut of its jib, so we bestowed upon it our greatest honor of stealing everything, kicking out the villagers,
Yeah.
and living there ourselves.
That's what I
Chose
figured.
this
That's
wonderful
what I figured.
tower as our headquarters and expanded the top of it to accommodate our needs, like a cactus. It's really big.
There you go.
Oh my god.
Okay, we had a base. Now, to the mines. Beneath the village was a network of flooded caves, rich in iron, coal, lapis, and glow squids. Once again,
Glow
trusty
squids,
ores
how
made
pretty.
themselves immensely useful. Deeper into the cave, we got iron, got diamonds, and got obsidian. Well, that's enough mining. Back to base. Back at base, we got straight to it, built the nether portal, and went on through.
Okay.
Come back. Start yours at purdueglobal.edu.
So do you know where you're going when you go through the portal, or does it take you wherever the game wants to take you?
Our nether portal spawned us near a huge basalt delta.
I'm sure that the people that watch this video already know how this fucking game works, and so that's why Martin doesn't like explain everything. But I do wish I had some of these questions answered. I was like, I have no idea. Like, how do you know where you're going in the portal? Do you set it? And then, yeah, I'm still super duper curious about the worlds themselves, right? Like, when you start a new game, does it just plop you down in a world? Do you choose the world? And then when you're exploring, are all the worlds connected and you could ultimately make it to any of the worlds? Maybe through a portal, maybe through, walking, running, boating, flying, building staircases. I don't know. So many questions.
One of the coolest nethers I've ever seen. So, we got
I'll show you some cool nethers.
direction and we started traversing over the basalt. It was definitely cool looking, but traversing over it was dangerous and a huge pain. Luckily, the fortress was very close. Once we'd reached our blaze rod quota, we traversed back over the basalt and to the warped forest for our mandatory pearl farming session.
The scenes are really pretty, though. I really do like how colorful, and how my daughter would say, "It's so beautiful." She's so cute. She's 2 years old.
This time, we remembered the boat method. What is the boat method? This.
Okay.
Fucking idiot. Absolute fool. If someone's trying to attack you, you just throw a boat down and then they get stuck in the boat. They're like, oh.
Once we had thrown sufficient canoes at the local Enderman population, and
That's
filled our pearl
really
quota,
funny.
it was time for a graceful exit. Well, as graceful as one can be while being chased by a mob of pissed off and zombified victims, courtesy of Sydney's questionable diplomatic abilities. All right, gents, It's showtime. Back at base, zero dilly-dallying took place. Well, except for placing all this glowstone for some reason. We collected our things, and before we knew it, it was stronghold time. I threw the first ender eye, and we set off. The desert was big, but we reached the end of it pretty quickly, which gave way to a warm ocean. Its floor covered in sea pickles.
Oh, look
Look at
how
all those
beautiful
sea
that
pickles
is.
down there, man.
Honestly, just
Oh, I'm
So
fucking
pretty.
fiend for a sea pickle right now.
We traveled the seas, through forests and jungles, leaving...
Yeah, and I also don't think I've ever seen Roblox. Not Roblox. The fuck am I talking about? Minecraft. Roblox is what my nieces and nephews play. I don't know anything about that game either. But I don't think I've ever seen Minecraft look so pretty either. So, you know, I know there are different versions of games, but I'm guessing this is like a special kind of a version. I don't know. They're all special, I'm sure.
I'm up. And before we knew it, the eyes were pointing down.
Straight down.
It was time. We tunneled down, found the stronghold, found the portal room, and found the library for enchanting our items.
Huzzah!
Gave the boys a rousing speech.
Alright, the hype speech
Blustering
is this end
Is this the first library they found in over 30 attempts now?
the dragon. We're gonna beat its ass.
He's a fucking putrid dog, bro.
Placed the eyes into the portal, and we jumped on through. Our strategy was simple. Water. Lots and lots of water.
He's coming down, he's coming down, he's coming down, he's coming down.
Where do we go? Do we go?
Wow.
Get up.
Wow.
Oh my.
Fuck. Could you imagine if somebody died now? Oh my God. Don't die. Come on, dudes. All this work. You're so close.
Hit his ass!
Where are you, Andy?
Uh-oh. 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 Martin's gonna die. Oh, shit. No way. That's how we made it on there?
What?
What the fuck?
Ah, shit.
Fuck. Oh, that is funny. Okay. Okay, yeah, so they will need to continue that. I mean, and I'm guessing his friends still know he's alive because they're all in communication with each other, which means they could still be fighting, right? While Martin is hanging out on a fucking island in the sky. Isn't there a song about an island in the sky? I don't know. Yeah, so I'm grateful that Martin's videos are very entertaining and his friends are very entertaining because otherwise I would have no idea what's going on. Well, I mean, I already didn't know what was going on, but it wouldn't be that entertaining to watch, honestly, if it wasn't for the jokesters, Tristan and Steven. You know, I say, I was talking a lot of shit about them, but they do make it far more entertaining. Yeah, and I think that if I knew a lot of that back end stuff, like about how Minecraft actually works, I would have a better idea of like exactly what the goals are. Although I think that I did okay, not knowing anything. And it looks like an interesting enough game. I just like even when I was younger, I mean, I grew up with Atari was our first gaming system. And, I played some games on that, you know, we had a Commodore 64, right? So we were like super high-tech family back in the day. But I don't think that we did have a Sega Genesis, my brother did. But I don't think we ever had a Nintendo. But I played like a little bit of Super Mario Brothers, but I became disinterested in playing video games at a pretty early age. I used to just make up dances and shit to songs. Yeah, I was a dumb girl. Anyway, so yeah, so I always look at these and I'm like, oh yeah, that looks like it was fun. It looks like it's super fun. And then people are like, oh, you should play. And then I'm like, no. Although I do a lot of like watching people play. I watch my husband loves video games, so I watch him play a lot of, but he doesn't play anything like Minecraft. He plays like you know, where he shoots things. I don't know. And those are really disturbing and interesting as well. So yeah, so I don't have like a lot of the back end sort of knowledge, but I am eager to see how it all ends up now that Martin's on this island, and if his friends finish the job without him. I guess we will see. Okay. Thanks for joining, everybody. I'm Kira. And be sure that you are subscribed to our channel. A lot of people that watch our videos are actually not subscribed to the channel, so check that little button. Press it if you're not. Like, share, comment, please, by all means. And then if you want to see more of this, you should definitely become a Patreon or a patron on our Patreon. We are eternally grateful to you folks who do give us money every single month. We so appreciate you allowing us to keep the lights on. Without you, this wouldn't be possible. So we appreciate you. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Here's a list of those patrons right now. Bye-bye.